Paul was teaching Timothy church administration. He was teaching him how to maintain the flock that God had given him. Now, while he was talking to him, he was talking to him about all kinds of vessels, all kinds of members, all kinds of people you can have in a church. And then he gave him this analogy using a house that has so many vessels. And then he said, in a great house, there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also of wood and clay. That shows you that you have a place in this great house. It doesn't matter what kind of vessel you are, you have a place in God's house. You have a function in God's house. It also means that God makes room for all of us in spite of our peculiarity. God makes room to accommodate all of us in his house. In a great house, there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also of wood and clay. In a great house or in a great church, there are not only musicians, there are also ushers. There are protocol. You have Sunday school teachers. You have variety of people in a great house. So what makes a house great is the variety of people you have in the house. Uniformity sometimes in our giftings, in our expressions, uniformity cannot be a blessing. What I'm trying to say, if all of us are singers, we cannot be a blessing to ourselves. If all of us are preachers, we cannot be a blessing. What spices up our worship, what spices up our being in the house of God is our variety, is our differences, is our peculiarity. So God's house is big enough to contain all of us. And God's idea of a great house is variety, meaning in that house you can have people that are peculiar, that are carrying out different roles and different functions. When God is thinking about a great house, he's looking at it from the concept of variety. He's looking at it also from the concept of function. Notice where we read, the Bible says there are not only vessels of gold and silver, but also for wood and clay. If you read 1 Chronicles 29 from verse 2 to 5, the Bible says gold for the things of gold, silver for the things of silver, clay for the things of clay, bronze for the things of bronze. So you are in Good Life Christian Center because you have something to offer. Your space is there. If you are gold, there is a gold space for you. If you are silver, there is a silver space for you. If you are clay, there is a clay space for you. God encourages everyone to manifest their individual peculiarity in his house, and he receives us as we are.